happened today. The reason why we have been making a lot of noise is because we have not been heard. We wanted to be heard from day one, but we have not been heard. The vice chairman and some members of our council approached the operation team in order for us to have a dialogue, but we could not have a dialogue. That led us to the situation that happened yesterday, which is unfortunate. But now, thank God, we have been able to establish dialogue so that council can be able to state its position on some of the things that are happening within the surroundings of our market. Operation Clear the Road is a national thing. It's happening everywhere. But it is the roads that they mention. And we are talking about our market. And it is our market that is being affected. That is the reason why we had to take the stand that we took in order to be heard. And now we have been heard. And first thing is this, the operation, we are told by the IG, would be halted until after Tobaski. That is something which we welcome a lot. Because if you know Brikama market and you know how busy this market is during the Tobaski feast period, then you know that this is a market that does not need any interruptions. So we want council to be given the opportunity to manage our market effectively as we are assigned by law to do so. Where we face challenges and have problems, we can invite Operation Clear the Roads to assist us. But if not, we have our own municipal police and we should definitely be able to address many of the challenges that we have around our market. But Brikama market is very, very important, not just to Brikama, not just to Brikama Area Council or West Coast as a region, but it's very important to the neighboring countries as well, Casamas and many other places. Some of the things that were happening, people running helter-skelter, is not nice in the market. People from the neighboring countries, when they experience that, they might not be encouraged to come back to Brikama market. And we want to attract more customers to our market. So this is very important. Now we know the hierarchy that we need to follow when we have any issues on this matter in the police, and that is very important also to know. That is something we did not know before. And then we feel like whenever we go here, we are met with stumbling blocks. Now, thank God, all those blocks have been moved away, and we can now get access to anywhere that we need to speak to make sure our market vendors are protected. Our fight is not about the council or our tax, it's about the vendors. The daily visitors to our market, people who come to make ends meet every day in this market. We want to create as much space as we can for them. It's challenging for us, and that's why we wanted a bit more time to give us a little bit time so that we can be able to create more space. Even those that are accused of occupying the roads would have been moved very easily. But surely this would happen, and we are glad that we have been able to establish one thing, and that is a channel of communication between us and the police and money and the whole operation. That, I think, will help us a lot. It will protect our vendors, it will protect our market, and it will make sure people who are also pedestrians who usually use the market, who pass through the market, gets access very easily. It's a collaboration, it's a partnership, it's not an infighting, and I think that is the outcome that we are able to establish from the meeting today. And I hope that is something which we are going to work on, and we as a council will definitely play our part. As we promised the IG, when the sales are finished, we, the council, will make sure we clear all the roads so that the vehicles can start flying those routes. So those are the words I want to share with the press, and then I will allow PRO Sisao to also say anything. But if you have any questions, I am available. I am available to answer any questions that you may have.
Mr. Da, why you didn't start with this with this at the first time?
Well, we started the dialogue with King Koli. This is what started before. King Koli came here from the police. He told us that they are going to have an operation, clear the roads, but it's only going to be on primary roads. The only secondary road King Koli told us was the road coming from the intersection from the church to the hospital. And he said that one they're going to clear it because the ambulance usually ply that road. That is what we were told. Before we realized, from there, everywhere in this market was demolished. We had 6 zones in Brikama area, Brikama market. The 6 zones, 3 of them were wiped out overnight. That is just crazy. Overnight. And there was no dialogue. We, the vice chairman and the 3 councillors representing Brikama went to meet with Mane in order to have a dialogue with him on the ground. It was not possible. We couldn't get anybody's number. We had no dialogue. That was the reason that forced us to go out into the street to meet them yesterday in order to have dialogue with them. But we were tear gassed. That's why my voice is still gone. You see what I mean? But for me, it's nothing to do with personal. It's about the people I represent. I have to represent them, and I have to make sure their grievances and voices are heard.
Mr. Dabo, you said that this thing is like witch hunt. Why do you think that this is like a witch hunt?
Because we were getting communication to us that they are targeting us. There are some media houses that are even aware of that, because we were tipped that the police are coming after us, and this was not just once, but so many times. You know, last week we were told that they were coming to get me, myself, here. That's what I was informed. And then I informed my orderly that they said the police are coming after me. So they said, okay, let's wait and see whether they will come. It never happened. We treated it as a rumor. But yesterday, we got the information first thing in the weekend that Bolonjabam from the market called these people for them to come and dismantle everywhere. This is what we were informed. And guess what? Yesterday, first thing in the morning, the police were here, or the operation was here. But guess what they done? They didn't only go after the places that they were usually they were going after, but they went after the concrete road that we just concrete not long ago, and we were strictly advised by NRA that we should not allow that place to be motorable for now, because the concrete need at least 3 to 4 weeks in order for it to get strength. You know, for it to get strength to be able to uphold heavy vehicles. Now, if you spend the time and energy like I did on that road, in pushing the wheelbarrows, mixing the concrete, and going through all that effort, only for someone to come and open that to the big trucks to damage, you have to do something. And that's why yesterday we had to do something. And that is the reason why I said it's a witch hunt. But you have to understand, we are getting a lot of threatening infos coming through to us here on a daily basis that we are the target of police, whatever happening. So this is the reality.
Mr. Chairman, if I may ask you a question, do you think that the first week of the operation coming here, you came out, you said a word, somewhat against the government? I think also you provoked the operation too.
Yes, I never supported the operation, to tell you the truth, from the start. Let me tell you something. The operation, Brikama has so many roads. Go and check how many roads they have done in Brikama. I can tell you, it's not more than 2, 3. You know where they always concentrate at? Is the market. And this is not a road, it's a market. That has been our contention from day one. I live in Jeddah. Our highway was never visited by the operation. Many other highways have not been visited by the operation. But the only place that gets visited constantly, every time, is this market. Why is that the case? Why is that the case? That is the question we have been asking. Thank God today we have some of our questions addressed. And we hope from now on that will be addressed moving forward. Because we represent the people of this region. If you come into our market, at least we deserve that courtesy for you to come to us and then tell us this is what you are going to do like King Koli did. But after that, we never had anything. We are getting info that Mane said this, Mane said that, they said this, they said that. We are getting too many infos, but we have no communication with Mane. We have been on different media platforms. He is saying this against me, I'm saying that against it. We never sat in a place. If we hadn't gone out yesterday, maybe all this media brouhaha that you say that we did yesterday, if we didn't do that, nobody would have heard us. But we are heard today. That's why everybody came to us today. And they said, you have been heard, but now you need to communicate with us. If you have these issues, talk to us. We said, we've been trying to call, we've been trying to talk, but we've not been heard by anybody. Now we have been heard. Our fight is very simple. It's not even a fight. It's let our market vendors have somewhere to sell. Every day, we are trying hard as a council to create space for them. But as you can see, all our spaces are occupied. We are struggling to get space within Brikama. And then the good thing is, Brikama, thank God, we have so many people. We attract a lot of people to this market. That's a blessing for us. It's not a curse. It's something that we should be proud of. We attract vendors, we attract customers from as far as Guinea-Conakry, Mali, every one of these sub-regions, Guinea-Bissau, all of them are coming here. We have vendors from Senegal, everywhere. There was a guy who told me that if you go in the neighboring countries, almost every village that you go to, they will tell you they have someone who is in the Gambia. And that person is likely trading or engaging in business in Gambia. And he said to me, Gambia is a small country, but you have to treat it as a very big country. Because if I go to the neighboring countries, I don't see anyone that is from Gambia who is there looking for something. So we need to cherish that. And we need to be very, very protective of it too. And that's exactly what we are doing about the market in Brikama. It's not about going after anybody, but we have to make a political statement for politicians to listen to us. If we don't make a political statement, they will never listen. If we don't tell them this is a witch hunt, if we don't tell them this is persecution, if we tell them this is very nice and this is beautiful, this is welcome, they would be there doing it. We cannot do that. We have to tell them the message that politicians listen to from another politician is what I took the oath to defend without fear and favor. I always recall that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for coming, and thank you for covering this. We are pleased to be here this morning. Like he mentioned earlier, I think it's been fruitful discussion today. The Inspector General of Police, the Mukhtar Toure himself today in the morning, and his leadership, the Chief of Operation, AIG Pate Jallo, and the Commissioner for Brikama or West Coast held a meeting with the Brikama Area Council, and some of the issues were raised, concerns of Brikama Area Council, and the Inspector General of Police himself gives him assurance as to what the next step is, and we are all in agreement. Like he mentioned, the issue has been that there has not been enough space for people to come together and come to an agreement to have a discussion. At the end of the day, like he mentioned, this operation is a national operation. It's for everybody. You understand? And yes, they have concerns, and they have their right to express those concerns. And here, the leadership of the Gambia Police Force did listen to him or listen to them today. That's why they came here to have a discussion and look for the way forward. Because at the end of the day, it's the Gambia, and it's for the Gambian people. And Brikama is part of the Gambia, and the Gambia Police Force is for the Gambia. The government of the Gambia is for the Gambia. And it's by no fault that we are able to have a sit down with them today to actually understand their concerns and then be able to address these concerns. At the end of the day, it's for us to come together. Now we are in agreement. At the end of the day, immediately after the Kodite, we will come together and work towards the development of Brikama, and especially the area council of Brikama, their intended areas, because we are aware it doesn't only affect us, but even the citizens of Brikama, even the area council, the roads, if they are clear, there are health implications, accidents, road traffic incidents, and all of that. And I am quite sure, like he mentioned, he's going to contribute. This operation is also going to contribute in ensuring that some of these things are alleviated. So on that note, I think we are on the same page. What has passed has passed. We have today opened a new page, and we are all in agreement that what we are doing is for the Gambian people. In as much as it's for the Gambian people, then therefore we have to come together as a team and work towards that aim. Allah barakabat.
Thank you, Sister. Thank you.
Ndiko ya fa baro ko ndol musol latin ndol musol mbatata kunto ni aje bi mol ba fala baro ndol musol latin bari mbatata bakele ya jame nala ya jame yabe ya jame musol bambule man son singole bankoma ya jame jamano police ta hanyila service man ta hanyila yin manya ke musola moto baro jamano munati nam baro jamano musol be halaki kan musol yankan kadile be tiya gasol fayla mol kan ibe mol bunde be ko sifa be kala mol baro munen ndolle nga baro si ni Yankuba dabo jël ni Yankuba dabo e mol ñaa jole fita anu baro ndela nga fon tol na me ke ku ndela la kan ndela diamu ta na me ke ku ni Yankuba dabo ni ndindi mero mba kala man sati la janga tata ku no la ji ndela nga fo ndela la nga fo ni Yankuba dabo ni mba kala man sati ku no la ji ni fata ke mol la man sati ni ne kam musol fasa ni ne man la bi musol e kumbo bari baro nga sinda be nyim pale ko do jang abe mol yankan kati ka be mol kumbo ndikan na me debu ala fa baro en deko on dela la kan deko na moytu Yankuba lawo na moytu halabi la ko mi yaram ci jigen ni halabi su ko moytu ñun ñokoy tek mu nekk president ki kansulo la de way ki kansulo la way lu ñu nekk di jappale jigen ñu ñep gis tank ñun ñep ko gis dol be laaje ni baro me ke kun tolla tol bir kama musol Gambia musol be na me ke kun tolla ni ne bala pala ko ta ni ya ko da wala bala akuya ta wato sitala wato tije mbe ni le president wala janna diata kuya ta ndabe winale kanda e musol le fasa aya hakilo tule ni ni mero wala ni la pala ko kanda e bala fala so ko musole ni ko bi manse yetambi musol le ba ni ye bala fasa don tole ya lota moli mbe ni fambu na me ke ko de so Yankuba dabo ba sindila ndabe ganyela aja kuno leji mbata de kila manna fere Yankuba dabo mangelo ya dabo de ni ba sindila dia kuya na me ke ko ka patando min ken tola silan to system mbata de tola nga sindije tola ba wuli ni leje ngadi ni mero sindi bi yalo kay bala fasa da ko musola wulu abala fasa to musola wala benda
yo mero ina be mo expect kan ko mitino ni aw ko be kala nyaade
mitino be kala nya aw nyara ni sister fere tije Yankuba la be to nya kan ni min lata kana Yankuba wala pour ye mitino ke pour ndol nga yankan kat ala to okela Yankuba de sonna wala ndu ala to okela ala la mo kendo la mati Yankuba de sino atano e siala office ko no aten dol wori la because amanga president ngasi de nga vote pour que council bari musol be bata min ko Yankuba every time I ba ya to e bala fasa to musol yen ngalon ko de ko kula nya because Yankuba e min fo wala be kala ando adiyata dal nga sayata nga balu wata because mbata nga sayata nga balu wata mbata ida yam fa o yam balu dolla nga baro sinni muna mo nyenti dolla nga baro sinni baro ma fa mo sinni dan dolla nga sinni bari mbata le de ida